Children, please make sure you stay close to your adults at all times. Please do not run or shout. Our guides will be happy to help you with information about the monkeys, and there are feeding talks at 1/4 every hour. Please have your ticket receipt ready to show our guide. Thanks for listening and enjoy your visit.
Say hi.
Mom!
Yeah, it's a monkey. What do monkeys do, Isla? Proud parent.
I can't really tell. Oh no. Move it.
There's me worrying like you can lost. There's the monkey over there.
Mom! Baby
I think them two are going to have a fight.
Stand still. Baby. Well protected then.
Yeah. Actually, is the dad and this one's not.
Yeah.
Possibly. She's pretty in that one now. It's a thing with these losses.
I don't think so. The ducks. What are the ducks? No, Riley, you can't. It's to go with that one.
Might be a different group then. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm sticky man. Hello.
No, there we go. Hello everybody and welcome to the Trentham Monkey Forest. For those of you filling out the quiz, don't forget to post your answers in the box by the jungle shop. As every month we have a prize draw where the lucky winner will receive a cuddly toy Barbary Macaque. My name is Daisy and I'd like to introduce you to the Barbary Macaques who call this 60-acre forest home. I will be feeding them in a minute, but first I'd like to tell you a little bit about them. So Barbary Macaques are a fascinating and unique species. Now, we don't have any native primates living here in the UK, but Barbary Macaques originate from Morocco and Algeria in North Africa. So in terms of distance, they are actually the closest wild primate to us. In fact, Barbary Macaques once lived all over Europe, including here in England up until around 300,000 years ago. Unfortunately, today they are a highly endangered species, with fewer than 8,000 left surviving in the wild. Now, this population has decreased by more than 50% in the last 40 years. If this continues, then soon there will be no Barbary Macaques left in the wild at all. So the biggest problem then is the destruction of their natural habitat of cedar and oak forest. So too many trees are being cut down and the monkeys are forced to compete for food with livestock grazing on the same plants. Another problem is the illegal trade of babies. So every year in Morocco, babies are taken away from their mothers and then sold illegally as pets, most of them within Europe. So to ensure their survival then, Barbary Macaques need our help to protect their habitat and to stop the illegal trade of babies. Now, just by visiting today, you are actually helping wild Barbary Macaques, as the Monkey Forest supports a number of conservation projects. So now I'm going to pop some food out for them and tell you a bit more about them in a few minutes. In the bucket today we have got some of the favourites, so we've got some kale, banana, apples, sweet potato, melon, some wheat grains, sunflower seeds and a few other bits and bobs that I'll scatter about as well. Hi. Hi, hungry monkey. So as you can see then, our monkeys have a varied diet. So every morning we feed them a range of fruits, vegetables, grains and seeds. What's wonderful about living here at Trentham is that they are free to eat whatever they can find throughout the vegetation. So this includes grass, leaves, invertebrates and berries. And when available, they also enjoy eating beech nuts and acorns. In the wild, Barbary macaques will sometimes catch and eat scorpions, which they have to do very skillfully. Now you might be wondering what happens to our monkeys during the winter. So our monkeys don't need any indoor enclosures, but live freely outside at Trentham all year round. So they originate from the mountainous regions of Morocco and Algeria. While the summers are hot and in winter, temperatures can drop to as low as -15 degrees. So the climate is similar to here. Now they have a number of adaptations to this climate. So in the winter they have a long thick coat to protect them from the cold temperatures. And in spring they'll molt and have a nice short summer coat ready for those warmer temperatures. Another adaptation is that all baby Barbary macaques are born in spring and early summer. At this time there's plenty of food available, which helps the mothers to produce milk and also gives the babies the longest possible time to grow, ready to face their first winter. Now with the mating season at an end, we do expect a number of our females to be pregnant. So in the feeding area, I'm sure you've already seen we have got one of our little ones that have been born this year. This one is 3 days old, and then we've got some 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and we've got a 4-year-old as well. And the rest are fully grown adults. Got one of our older ladies just at the back, she's in her mid-20s. So female Barbary macaques are fully grown by 6 and males even later by 8. So if we take a look around the feeding area then, if we go for the... Let's go for the monkey that's on the rock, and then we'll go for the monkey that's by the bucket. These are both fully grown adults, but which one do you think is the male? So if you want to point for me, so either the one that's in the bucket or the one that's on the rock. I think it's a bit mixed. I can tell you that if you did point to the monkey in the bucket, you are correct. Well done, so that is the male. So it's quite easy to tell the difference between male and female once they're fully grown. The males are larger, weighing around 17 kilograms, whereas the females are that little bit smaller, weighing around 13 kilograms. Another difference that you notice on the females as they stand up as well is that they do have the swelling on the bottom. So of all 140 monkeys in our forest then, our oldest is currently a 29-year-old female. Now this is an exceptional age for a Barbary macaque and is similar to being over 100 in human years. Now she does live in the group at the top of the hill, and if she's out I'm sure the guide will point her out for you. So an exciting part about your visit here today then is that you're able to see our monkeys behaving exactly as they would in the wild. So we are a research centre, and thanks to the work conducted by our parks, we know a huge amount about Barbary macaque behaviour. Now one behaviour you might be lucky enough to see today is the males taking care of the babies. So males will carry, groom and protect them, sometimes on first days of life, which is quite rare in primates. Even more surprising is that the males will often borrow the babies from the mothers and then use them to socialise with other males within the group. Now throughout the day or throughout the feeding talk, you may have noticed one monkey chasing another. So this is to do with rank order, with the lower ranking monkey having to show that respect to the higher ranking monkey. Now you can easily explain this hierarchy if you imagine a big ladder with lots of rungs on it. So each monkey has a position on this ladder from the top all the way down to the bottom, with the chief being at the top of the group. Well, who do you think is the chief in Barbary macaques? Do you think it's male or do you think it's female? So if we have a show of hands for this one then. So who thinks the chief is always a female? A couple of you. And who thinks the chief's always a male? Let's see, it's about a 50-50 split for that one. Well, I can tell you that in Barbary macaques, the chief is always a male, so I don't know if you got that right. The chief of this social group is the one with his head in the bucket. So the way they achieve their rank is really interesting and quite different for males and females. So for adult males, you may be surprised to hear that their position in the hierarchy isn't necessarily determined by size or strength. An adult male will achieve his rank by making alliances with other males in the group, who will then support him against his rivals. With the females, however, this position is passed down from mother to daughter from generation to generation. So the mother will support her daughter in any conflicts, and all the other monkeys understands that she holds a rank just below her mother. So with any of the little ones that we've got this year, if we take the one that was 3 days old that was in the feeding area, I think she's still here. Yes, she is. If it's a female, we already know her future social position. However, if it's a little boy, we don't know his, and it's entirely in his own hands. And who knows, one day he may even become chief of the group. So thank you very much for listening to the introduction to our Barbary Macaques. Has anyone got any questions? Anything about the monkeys of the park? No, don't see any hands up at the minute, but if you do think of a question throughout the day or after the feeding talk, feel free to come up to myself or any of the other guides that are dotted along the path. Once again, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day at the Trentham Estate. Thank you.
Go and find the more monkeys. Yay!
Definitely another baby. Oh.
At most I've seen it once.
Into a monkey video, not a squirrel video.
Can't we take a picture of the girl? Can we go to the park? There's one of
Just proceed at the side of you. If you just stand nice and still, and that's it. So feel safe to come. She's just moving out the way of the dominant female. That's the one that's just come over and just pulled up that face up to us. That's it. That's lovely. Thank you.